Hi, I'm Susanna. If you've been posting reels nonstop, stressing about your Instagram grid, or wondering why the algorithm isn't giving you students, you are not alone. I talk to yoga teachers every week who tell me the same thing. I'm doing all the things on Instagram. I'm posting consistently, I'm showing up, but it's not translating into sales. And I get it because I've been there too. So in this video, I want to show you why the era of hustling on Instagram is over. And more importantly, what's actually working now to grow your yoga online business. Let's be real, one viral reel won't build your business. I know it feels exciting when a post takes off, but likes and followers, they don't equal paying students. And here's the bigger shift. Instagram has become more and more about entertainment. We use it very, very differently to how we did even just like 1 or 2 years ago. It's funny cat videos, quick memes, trending audios. People scroll for distraction, not for transformation, not so much for information. That means attention spans are shorter than ever. Someone might love your reel in the moment, but 2 seconds later, they've already swiped to something else. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. So it just means the platform isn't designed to create deep connection anymore. And I know this firsthand. One of my reels actually went viral. Over 12 million views, if you can believe it. More than 1,000 new followers in just a few weeks. And do you know how many clients it brought me? Zero, not a single one. And that shows that attention doesn't automatically equal sales. People might enjoy a reel in the moment, but that doesn't mean they're ready to invest in working with you. That reel also really had nothing to do with my business. It was just funny. So if you've been wondering, why am I pouring so much into Instagram and not seeing results? This might be why. It's not you, it's how the platform has changed. Which is why yoga teachers who want to grow an online business today, they aren't relying on Instagram hustle alone. They're building systems that move students beyond Instagram into email, into trainings, into spaces where transformation can actually happen. So think of Instagram as the doorway, not the whole house. So instead of relying on one-off posts, the teachers who are succeeding have a system. Their content connects. A reel leads to a free training, which builds an email list, which introduces their paid program. When your content has a pathway like this, every post has a purpose, and that's when it starts creating sales. So here's an example. One of my clients used to post yoga tips daily with little traction, and once we mapped her content into a system, she created a reel that invited people into her free meditation challenge. That challenge grew her list, and she enrolled 5 students into her premium program in just a few weeks. That's the power of a content ecosystem that leads to your offers, which brings me to you need to have something to sell. So let's talk launches. So maybe you've done one before, you created an online course, you launched it, and you plan it, you post nonstop, you teach live for a week, and then your total exhaustion, right? Launches work, definitely, but they're not sustainable if they're your only strategy. The teachers I see scaling past $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 months aren't relying on just one big launch per year. They're building evergreen systems. So simple funnels that bring in students every day, whether or not they're launching. It's how I set up my business. I'm enrolling students into my signature program year round. And I promise it's the best feeling ever, and it gives me so much freedom, and like it makes my nervous system feel so much safer having sales coming in every month instead of relying on just like launching every quarter or every 6 months. And I had a student who told me, I can't do another launch. It's just too draining. And I totally get it. So we set up a simple evergreen funnel for her. And now she makes sales every week without the burnout. And here's the third big shift. Premium programs are thriving in every niche. Low-cost Zoom classes or $97 mini offers, they won't get you to a sustainable monthly income. They are great entry points, but they can't sustain a business. What does work is premium programs where you guide your students through a transformation, where they get your feedback, your support, your expertise. So I'll give you an example. A few years ago, I bought an online painting course from an artist I admired. So I found her website and I saw she has an online course. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I think it was $122, and it was a great course, but really, I would have paid so much more if the artist had offered a program that included personal feedback, more support, a community. And I wasn't even a serious painter or anything like that. I just wanted to learn. And that's the thing. There are always people in your audience who want to go deeper, who want results faster, who want your support. And they gladly pay a premium for that, even in yoga. So what this means for you is that if you've been pouring energy into Instagram and feeling stuck, it's not your fault. You're not doing something wrong. The game has simply changed. So here's the shift. Stop thinking in terms of what should I post today, and start thinking, how does this post fit into my bigger content system? And then stop relying only on launches and build a sales engine that works every day. And finally, stop undercharging and create a premium program that reflects the depth of what you actually offer. This is how you get to consistent $3,000 and more months, not with more reels or more hustle, but with smarter systems and clearer positioning. And if you're ready to step off the Instagram treadmill and finally build a business that feels predictable and aligned, I'd love to invite you to my free training, The Online Business Blueprint for Yoga Teachers. Inside, I show you the $3,000 formula that changes everything, the 3 mistakes keeping yoga teachers stuck, and my 5-part sales engine that creates consistent enrollments without constant launching. You find the link to the free training below this video. Save your spot today. Thanks so much for being here, and I see you in the training.